these are not cute. What the fuck are these? Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog, or if you're new here, hello, I'm Alana Reina, the owner of Matcha Mocktails, which, as you can probably tell by the name, serves matcha and mocktails from a cute little pink mobile cart, which I'm going to put a picture of here. I did not build this myself, but I did decorate it myself, brick by brick, and I love her. And just to give you guys a little bit more info about my business, I have been in business since July. I kind of started the business accidentally because I initially started it as a meetup group in like April or May. I had a couple meetings in May, and then I randomly got asked to be like serving matcha at someone's event, and I was like, okay, why not? So I just started with like a little setup with like a plastic folding table, a tablecloth, and just like a couple other things like cups and signs, whatever. And it's just grown from there. And now it's like a full-on business, and I'm now doing this more or less full-time. I had been a full-time therapist up until July, and then I left the group practice I was working for to focus on my wellness business. And then the same month I started another business. So I might be insane, but it's okay. You got to be delusional about your dream life or nothing's going to happen. So I'm all in on the matcha business right now, and I'm really loving it. It's been really fun. There's a lot of fun opportunities, a lot of room for growth, and a lot of struggles. So I thought that I would start making some more content about my journey as a founder, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. And this is actually the perfect week because I'm hosting my first event with Matcha and Mocktails on Sunday, a week from now, at the Pilates studio where I've been doing a residency. So I built this cart like end of November, and I had one private event and then one pop-up at this studio in December. And then the owner, who's super sweet, I love her, she invited me to come do like a longer term residency at the studio for January. So basically, like, I set up my cart and I just leave it there, and I come in 5 mornings a week, sell matcha, sell coffee, and it's super easy, super convenient. It's been a little slow, but we're getting there. And I'm looking to grow my business through social media so I can get more people in the door, since the studio is also new and like it's a little bit slow on foot traffic. But I did that for January and then again for February, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that she'll let me continue for March, just because I feel like after this event I'm going to have a little bit more momentum, and it also would just feel good to like round out Q1 with one location. So fingers crossed, TBD, but I may have some more info about that as the week goes on as I'm filming this vlog, so I'll let y'all know. But I want to tell y'all about the event I'm planning. I'm super excited. So essentially, when you walk in the studio, I'll have my cart at the front where I normally have it set up. There will be little like welcome mocktails, which I'm excited about because this will be my first time ever serving mocktails, and it's in the name, so I feel like I have to at this point. Like, I feel like a fraud. So that will be when you enter. And then inside like the Pilates room, there will be a long table set up for the matcha workshop. It will be all pink with the little like pink chawans, a little like whisk and all that. Then there will be a station to make little mini flower bouquets. I keep seeing this thing on TikTok where it's like a cup holder with like a matcha latte and then a mini flower bouquet. I think it's so cute. So I kind of designed the event around that. And then I also got inspired to do a little station to like decorate your own little tumbler, so when you make your iced matchas at home, you can put it in there. So cute. So there's not going to be Pilates. I feel like every event in Miami is like Pilates and matcha, Pilates and matcha. I wanted to do something different and just kind of uncomplicate it. So I figured it would just be like an afternoon of girly activities, crafting, content creation, connecting with other women. So I'm super excited. I think it's going to be super cute. But I have a lot on my plate this week trying to prep for it. And I have another event on Thursday. Don't know why I added so much to my plate, but here we are, the life of a business owner. So I'm going to take you guys with me throughout the week as I'm like prepping and planning for the event and just give you guys some behind the scenes. And I'm hoping I can start creating more content about my businesses, my life as a business owner, founder, etc. It's just been hard because I've been a little all over the place and I can't really film while I'm like at the residency because I use my phone for payments. So that's why I want to do it this week since I'll be doing a lot of stuff at home to prep for the event. But to get started on that, I actually have some packages to go pick up with stuff for the event. So let me go do that and then I'll give you all a little haul and we can see what we have so far. Tell me why that just turned into like a 15-minute mission. Sometimes I hate my apartment because the main elevator has been broken for over a month, so I had to go to the other elevator all the way around the building to get my packages all the way back around, and that means that there's so many people using that elevator. Anyways, it's a whole thing, so that took a while, but we are back. I got the goods, so I'm opening up the package now to show you what I got. This is from Shein, so I'm gonna do a little haul. I got like I said, stuff for the event, mostly just decor and like the stickers and stuff. So I don't even remember what I got, but we're gonna see. So this like cutie little vase, I figure I'll use on the table, and I can also use like on my cart after the event. So excited about this. I got some packs of like ribbon because I figured it would be cute for the little like drink holder to like tie a ribbon on top. You know, just more cutesy stuff. Okay, so here's what the ribbon looks like. There's one plain pink one and then one with flowers on it. Okay, well, lesson learned. You need to make sure that you are looking at the sizes of things on Shein because these are way smaller than I thought. I thought they were going to be like this big. What can I do with this? Nothing. So that is going to have to go back. Or save it for something else. I don't know. That's super annoying because now I have to order different ones. Why is everything child size or like ant size? It's not even child size, it's ant size. Don't love that for me. And then I got these pink table runners. Well, actually, I think I only got one, so I'm not sure how much that's going to help. And then another different one. Not looking good so far. And then I just got like a bunch of sticker packs. I don't really want to open these up, but I guess I'll open like one of them just to show you guys. I ordered a bunch of them, so I feel like this should be enough. And it's just gonna have to be enough because that is what I got. Oh, these are not cute. What the fuck are these? This is not what I thought it was. I don't know if you guys can even see. Well, those suck. Let's see what these look like. Really like what happens behind the scenes. Okay, these are a little bit cuter. Let's see if I can show you guys. Okay, so these are definitely more the vibe, like pink, green, matcha themed. Okay, so these are cute. I can use these. I think I got 2 of each of the packs, so at least I have those. Let me see what else I got. Okay, I don't really want to open all these right now, but I think I'll have something. And then I got these like plant themed ones, which I guess I can use for this one, TBD. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I also randomly got these little like pins that I don't think I'm gonna use for the event. I kind of just want to use them for my own little tote bag. I just thought they were cute, so I figured I would add them to the order. Okay, so they're just like also matcha themed and just super cute. So I'm sure I can use them for something. Love that. Okay, these are cute. I got some stuff. It will just have to be enough, and whatever else I need, I'll order from Amazon. And then, like I said, I had a brand that is sending me stuff for the goodie bags. I applied to like a bunch of brands on this website called On Brand, and basically you just upload like your event details, and then you can send proposals directly to brands with like the amount of products you want and like what products you want. You can request. and you know, they'll either accept or they don't accept. So this brand accepted and they sent me stuff. The only thing is that last time I had an event and I had a couple brands send me stuff, they just wanted me to like upload a couple pictures and like tag them and stuff. This brand wanted me to make a reel about their product and like people using it. I'm like, we're not doing that. Like, that is not the point of the event, to like showcase your brand. If you want to be a sponsor, that's a different story, but like, you're sending me like some products, like that's, no, we're not doing that. So anyways, it's basically like a bunch of like superfood powders. This is like to help you sleep. And I actually have some stuff from this brand that they sent me a couple of years ago. I think this one, and it is basically lean. I get so sleepy when I use it, and it tastes so good. Like, I mix it with regular cocoa. This one's probably really good. It's brownie batter flavored. So I'm excited for the girlies to try it. And then this one is just like a super powder. It's watermelon flavored. And these all come in like individual sticks. So I'll be able to put those in the goodie bags, which is cool. I think this is like vitamins, electrolytes, that sort of thing. Anyways, it's something. And then I have some stuff from another brand that they sent me like last year that I'm also going to put in the goodie bags. I've been saving for my first Matcha and Mocktails event. So let me grab that and I'll show you guys what it is. Okay, so this brand called ESW Beauty that I love and I've been getting for a while from like Whole Foods. I had reached out to them. Actually, I posted and tagged them in something and they asked if they could use the photos, and I was like, sure, send me some products. So they obliged, and I'm really excited because it goes like so perfectly with my brand and with the event theme. So basically they have these like mocktail face masks, which is so perfect. I had them send me like the pink and green ones, which are obviously my favorite because those are my favorite colors. So there's this strawberry cocoa rose and then the cocoa lime mojito. And these are like those kind of like gel face masks, if you know what I mean. I don't really know how to describe it, but I like these because they actually stick on your face and it just feels really nice. I hate sheet masks. I feel like they don't stick on your face. And this brand has some, which I've included in like past goodie bags for my wellness events. But these are just so much better. And I love that it like goes with the theme of my brand and the event. And then they also sent their strawberry matcha latte eye patches. They're just like the ones that go under like the gel ones. So love these. I literally use these masks all the time. So I'm super excited that I get to put these in the goodie bags. And then I also am getting the little like lip oil whatever that I use all the time. So let me show you that real quick before I put this away. Okay, so they actually changed their branding, and to be honest, I'm not a huge fan. I kind of liked the whole like minimal vibes of the old branding, but nevertheless, this is the thing I'm talking about. It's like a lip smoothie, guava mango flavored, so yummy, and they're pink and just really cute. So I think it'll be perfect for the goodie bags. And then I also have some like wellness like packets, like the Beekeeper Naturals ones, and I might get some other ones. So, you know, I'll make it a nice goodie bag. I'm waiting to see still if any other brands are going to send me stuff. If not, I'll probably just stuff them with some other things just to make it, you know, more worth it. So excited about that. But then I have one more thing to show you before I wrap it up for today because I feel like I've been yapping for a while. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to be doing like little flower bouquets with the matcha at the event, and I'm really excited. But my friend, who's actually like my neighbor here, he is a florist and he made me the most stunning floral arrangement the other day and just brought it to me, and I'm like dying over it. It's so pretty and it's so me and just so like the vibe of my business, pink and green. So I'm like, this is the inspo now. So that's why I want to go to like the floral like wholesaler to get these types of flowers, because they really don't sell anything this like pretty at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, which is where I was gonna get the flowers. So I want to at least check it out and just, I don't know, I want to go all out. Honestly, like I like to do everything all the way, like go big or go home. So we won't be doing arrangements this big, but I definitely wanted to have some of these options and I'm really excited. Also, unrelated, but how cute is this outfit? I just got it all at Target, this, and then there was like a matching jacket, which let me show y'all. I was at Target the other day and I found this jacket and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute and so me. I love the bright pink and there's like green accents, and then they have the same jacket in green or white with green stripes, which I'm like, damn, how am I supposed to choose? These are my favorite colors. But low-key, I don't have enough pink stuff, surprisingly. So I got the pink one. And then I got this shirt, which is just so me, so like tropical Lana with the palm trees and very Miami. And then I had to order these shorts online, and I also got the matching pants because, you know, your girl needs a full set, but I just love it. I feel like it's very cute, and I love matching my pink matcha cart, so I had to get it. And they also match my nails, which hopefully y'all can see. I actually do my nails myself, so I did these last week, and I'm gonna keep them on for my event. And I just feel like it's so perfect, like all the pink and bows. So loving that. She's in her pink era right now. And yeah, so that's it for today. I'm done for the day, and I will check back in like tomorrow or whenever I have the next thing for the event, and I'll keep you all posted on the process. Hey y'all, happy Monday. I have just been cleaning my whole apartment all day. Mondays are my like reset and admin day, so I've been doing that all day. It's already like 2:30 and I have therapy at 3 with my therapist, not with a client. So I'm very excited about that because my head has just been all over the place. I feel like a chicken with its head cut off. But I have crossed a lot of stuff off my list today, and I'm feeling way less overwhelmed than I felt yesterday. So I finally ordered everything I needed to get on Amazon, which was over $600, and Lord hopes that I sell enough tickets to cover the costs. I think I told you guys yesterday I'm gonna return some of the stuff, like all the pillow floor cushions that I'm ordering. I don't need those. I don't have space for them. So I'll probably just like use them or return. No judgment. I know y'all do that too. And then I just ordered a like poster that I'm going to use for the sign for the event, like in front. And I also, what was the other thing that I did? Oh, I gave instructions to my friends that are coming as like influencers on what to post to promote the event, and like a little discount code for their followers. And I had another friend post as well, so fingers crossed that I sell my event out. I'm at 6 tickets right now out of 16, and then my 2 friends that are coming as influencers will be like the 17th and 18th attendees. So 18 total is my goal, but I would need to sell 16 tickets. So TBD, but hopefully that picks up as the week goes on. And then I also have another event on Thursday where I'm just like bringing my cart. I don't know why I said yes to another event this week, because I'm so overwhelmed with planning for my own event, but it should be a pretty low lift. I don't really have to prep anything special for it, so that will be nice, and I'll make a little bit of money hopefully, and maybe I might even get some last minute ticket sales from people at that event. So we shall see, but I'm feeling pretty good about the pace of what I'm getting done this week, and I feel like I have a pretty good handle on what I need to do the rest of the week. So things are going well, but once I go pick up that poster for the sign, I will show y'all what it looks like. Hopefully it comes out cute, and of course update you guys on anything else that I'm doing for the event. Hey y'all, it is Wednesday. I am done for the day, and I'm going to check out, or I mean pick up my Walgreens poster. It was supposed to be ready yesterday, but there was some sort of delay. I don't know why. So it's finally ready, and I'm gonna go walk and pick it up. I also am gonna stop by the library to get some new books on the way. And it is cold. It's like in the 50s, so I'm gonna have to put on like a jacket over my hoodie, which I kind of don't mind, but I don't love when it's like too cold or cold for too long. So I think we're going back to normal South Florida weather tomorrow. But nevertheless, I'm gonna bundle up and go get this poster, and then I will show y'all what it looks like. Hopefully it's good. And then tomorrow I need to go to the dollar store and get like the poster board to glue it onto, because I just got like the paper poster because it was cheaper. So let me stop yapping and go on this mission, and I'll show y'all what it looks like. I'm home. I secured the goods. Let's see how it looks all folded out, or whatever you want to call it. I can't even think anymore. I have such a migraine. Yay. Okay, it's bigger than I thought, or maybe just looked bigger when I was at Walgreens. But I'm hoping I can find a poster board this size at the dollar store tomorrow, so I can like paste it on somehow. If not, I'll probably just like like tape this to the door rather than have it as a sign out front. But I like how it looks. It's really good quality. It's a little bit more like glossy than I was hoping, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It was $15, so it's gonna have to do. And I have a raging migraine, so I am gonna call it a day, but I definitely will have more to do and show y'all tomorrow, so I will see y'all then. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. I hope this vlog is not super boring because I feel like it's literally just me in my apartment giving you updates, but I went to Target earlier, as y'all saw. Well, I guess you didn't see, but I got the tables. I didn't film anything in Target, but I did show y'all the tables in my car, and I'm not gonna bring them up because I will just bring them to the studio tomorrow and leave them in the storage room there, so no need to lug them up to my apartment. Right now, I'm going on another mission to the UPS store to just A, return some Amazon packages unrelated to my event, and B, I need to print some signs for the like welcome mocktails, but I'm gonna print 2 versions because I have one with like 3 different mocktails, and I'm like, I don't know if that's doing too much. I don't know if I'm gonna be overwhelmed by that. So I don't wanna have to go back and print another sign. So I'm gonna print another one with just like 1 mocktail option on it. So I guess I will decide later. And then next door to the UPS store is a dollar store. So I'm gonna go get a few things there. And I'm gonna walk because it's down the street and it gives me an excuse to get some steps in. So let's go on this little mission, y'all. Back from my mission and I did really well, so I want to give y'all a little haul of what I got. I definitely got a lot more than was on my list, which is good because I feel like it will have my bases more covered. And I also was able to get the floral foam I was going to go to Michael's for. I'm not positive that it's big enough, so TBD if this even is like what I need. But I need to go later to get my Amazon packages from the mailroom, so I will be able to see if it fits in the little cup holders that I got. So TBD, but I got a bunch of these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 20. No, another 4. So I got 24. I have a max of 18 people for my event, and so far I haven't even sold enough tickets to even need that many. So I'm definitely trying to be over prepared because I'd rather have too much and just have extra or like return it later than not have enough. So I made sure to get a bunch of that. I don't know if I showed this in the store, but I also got this poster board, which it doesn't have like measurements on it for some reason, but it looks about the size of the poster I printed yesterday. So after I finish this haul, I'll go grab that and then we'll see if it fits, and then we'll try to glue that on. And then I got just like a bunch of pink party stuff. So some extra table covers because I don't think I got any for the tables with like the flower station and the like DIY tumbler station. I think I just got tablecloths for like the matcha workshop station, and I still have to confirm that when I get my Amazon order, which I'll do later. But I figured I would just get those anyways. And then I got a couple more pairs of scissors. I already got 3 from Amazon, but I figured I might as well have some more. That will be for like cutting the flowers for that portion of the workshop. And then I got this cutlery, which I don't think I need, but I was like, I might as well. I'm sure I'll use it for something. And then same thing with these napkins. I don't think I'll need them for the event, but it never hurts. And then I also got this pink crepe paper, which I figure I can just hang somewhere. I don't know. I didn't really get like decor for the walls, so maybe that will help make it cute. I have no idea. We shall see. And then I saw these and I thought this might be helpful for like clamping the poster to this while it dries so that the edges aren't like coming up. And I was like, whatever, they're cute. So throw it in the basket, who cares? And then I also got some duct tape, which I think is just always a good thing to have on hand, especially if you're like hanging stuff. But I also was thinking that just in case the like drink holders I ordered are not sturdy enough, I can like reinforce the bottom with the duct tape so like the things don't fall through. So always good to have on hand. And then just a couple other random stuff I got. I got a Sharpie because when I do a pop-up, if it's going to be really busy, and especially if I'm having someone helping me, it's helpful to have like the order written on the cup. And I have a couple pop-ups coming up next month that I think will be busy and I'm going to need help, and I'm pretty sure my Sharpie's out, so I figured I would just pick that up. And then I also just got like a couple more boxes of trash bags, and I literally just got this for under my sink. This has nothing to do with the event, but my grand total was $35.31. So I think we made out like bandits. I'm very happy with my little haul. And now let me go grab the poster to see if it fits on this poster board. Okay, moment of truth to see if it fits on the poster. So here is the poster I printed yesterday, and here is the poster board. Let's see. Yes! Okay, it's like a perfect fit. I'm so excited. So now I'm going to glue this on, and I'll show y'all my process for that. It's going to be really simple. I'm literally just using Mod Podge and a foam brush if I can find an extra one. And then I'm going to clamp on the sides like I showed y'all and then let it dry. Y'all, so I'm reading that book that I just showed y'all, and I finished my matcha, and I figured now is as good a time as any to share some musings on being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, and following my soul's purpose, and just a little bit about how the journey's been going so far, because now it's been like 8 months of being a full-time entrepreneur, which feels like a really long time, but also is like not a long time. And I just feel like I've learned a lot, but I'm definitely still learning and still figuring things out. So I would say, like, in a nutshell, being an entrepreneur, being a business owner is like 10% work and strategy, and like 90% your mindset. 90% being an abundance mindset, being positive, being optimistic, going on blind faith, like being able to regulate yourself through the uncertainty is the hardest part. And honestly, like, it is not for the weak. And I would not recommend this if you're someone who does not have a really strong self-care practice, who's out of tune with themselves, or who just like doesn't handle anxiety and stress well, because let me tell y'all, there will be crash outs, there will be breakdowns, and I'm proud to say I've only had a few like really bad ones, and there was like some other really stressful like personal family stuff going on simultaneously. So I, think I'm doing pretty well, but to be honest, I don't think that I would be successful whatsoever if I didn't have all those things I just mentioned, like a really strong self-care practice, being really in tune with myself, being able to manage and cope with stress and anxiety really well, like surprisingly well. And honestly, just being able to check in with myself frequently and check in with some other friends that also are entrepreneurs or business owners and like get it, because no one else gets it. No one else understands the struggle of having to do everything on your own, but also being the only person who can tell you if you're doing a good job, if you're doing things well, if you're doing things right, if you're doing enough. And I feel like for me, this theme of like feeling like I'm not doing enough constantly comes up. And then that kind of scratches and triggers the core wound of feeling like I'm not enough. So needless to say, it can spiral downward really quickly. But that being said, I do feel like I am finally living in my soul's purpose. I feel like the whole trajectory of my life of like getting into therapy and being a full-time therapist, it was part of this journey, but I'm realizing more and more, especially even like the last couple weeks and months, that me being a therapist was me continuing to play a role that I was conditioned to learn of being the helper, being the fixer, being the good one, and holding space for other people. And eventually I just realized like even though I'm good at it, I don't want to do that anymore. So I am still seeing a few clients right now, like I think literally three, and they're all on a monthly like maintenance basis. And I've seen them all for years. So it's like pretty low stress, low lift for me, but I just don't want to do that anymore. I'd rather have my like fun girly pop business selling matcha, having these little events, eventually opening a cafe, just having kind of like lighter, more joyful interactions with people, being able to give them joy, being able to provide a fun experience to them, being able to connect with women, being able to connect them to each other, and just like enjoying what I do. And eventually, I do want to circle back to focusing on my wellness brand, the holistic wellness brand that I have called Soul Space, and opening a holistic center in Miami. But I don't know if I've mentioned on this vlog before, like my idea for the holistic center is fucking grand. Like I've had this idea for 13 years. It's going to be a very expensive project and it's going to take a long time. So my initial plan when I became a full-time entrepreneur before I even opened the matcha business was to start hosting events and find an investor and just like start the long road towards that. But now that I'm into the whole matcha thing, I think it makes a lot more sense to focus on building this business out, creating, momentum with it, building a cafe. And then once that is like stable, then I'll have the stability and financial security to circle back to the more long-term plan. Plus, I just feel like right now there's a lot of like movement with the matcha industry, especially here in Miami. And honestly, it's just fun. Like it's been more fun. It's been a little bit more easy and light, and it's just what I want to do right now. So I'm letting that be enough. And even though I get really discouraged by a lot of the ups and downs of being a business owner, I don't have any doubt that this is what I should be doing. And I feel like I've gotten so many signs towards that end that keep me going. And just the fact that I have like a really strong vision of what I want to do and what I'm building also keeps me going, like the why of why I'm doing it. So I'm very excited to see how it grows, and I definitely think that this event is going to help me pop off, hopefully. So I'm excited that I'm taking y'all on this journey, and hopefully, in the next couple vlogs, I will have good things to report, and of course, you'll see in this vlog how the event goes. So I'm very excited to show y'all more, but just thought I would pop in and give a little bit more of like an in-depth reflection on the journey so far, and I will continue to do so, but now you're more or less up to speed. Okay, now I need to do something that I've kind of been dreading all day, which is to go get my many, many packages from Amazon that are in the package room. And I'm dreading it, A, because the package room is a fucking wreck all the time. It's so chaotic to even go in there and get one thing, let alone try to find all the packages that I have. And I don't know exactly how many packages the things are in, so I feel like I'm going to be in there looking for a while and then later realize that I didn't get everything and have to go back down, which is just gonna be annoying. But more importantly and annoyingly, the elevator that goes to the main lobby has been broken for like 2 months. And so in order for me to get a package, I have to go down the other elevator to the loading dock, all the way around the fucking building and back through the front door and then back around again. And because I have so many packages, I'm going to have to bring my rolling cart, which means that I'm going to have to go all the way around with it and then all the way up and around the ramp through multiple doors instead of just going literally like 10 feet down the hallway to the elevator, another 5 feet to the package room and back up. Ugh, literally so annoying. So I need to go do that now. I mean, I don't have to do it right now, but I kind of want to just get it over with. And then I kind of want to like just relax the rest of the night. I need to wash my hair. I haven't washed my hair in 2 weeks, which sounds disgusting, but my hair doesn't really get greasy. So in the winter, when it's like not humid, I like to just wear it blown out for as long as I can because it's way more convenient than curls. And I had it washed and cut, and like they did a whole treatment on it a couple weeks ago. And whatever treatment she did made my hair feel so nice. So I've just been like trying to leave it as long as possible. But it's time. It is time to wash my hair. I'm going to go back to the curls and we'll just deal with the hassle of it. So let's go get those packages. Okay, so some of the stuff I need to take down to my car because I'm going to store it in the storage room at the studio until the event, because I'm obviously going to have so much stuff to bring in my car the day of. But I did already open this box, so I thought I'd show y'all some of the stuff in here before I have to go put it away. So in this box are a bunch of the matcha sets, like the actual kit to make matcha. Since we're doing a workshop, everyone's going to have their own, and then they get to keep them. And thankfully I was able to find ones that are pretty cheap. I think these were like $11 each. So what is this? I don't even know. This looks like some sort of pouch. And then when you open it, this is what is inside. It looks pretty similar to the one that I use for my pop-up, which I also got when I was leading a workshop for another event. So I'm excited about this. It is of course pink. There's like the whisk holder in here. This is the actual bowl, which is so pretty. I love the design on the side and how it's like wavy. And then there is also like an actual whisk in here. So the bamboo whisk. And then there's a few other things in here, like the bamboo scooper and the sifter, which is one of the most important parts of making matcha, is sifting it first. So that will definitely be part of the workshop. So super excited. I got a bunch of these. Obviously I ordered just like the max amount that I would need if I sold the tickets out, which TBD if I will. I just want to make sure I have enough, and then I can return whatever I don't use. So that is that. Let's see what else got delivered. Okay, so here I have like some stuff for the little flower bouquets with the matcha for my event. I have like the floral comb, scissors for that. These are very vacuum sealed floor cushions for the matcha workshop. These are the tumblers that we're going to decorate as part of the like little DIY stations. These are a bunch of matcha sets. And what do we have? Tablecloths in here. There's like a whole bunch of stuff in here that I'm going to have to bring later. Like this is a fucking mess. I DIY'd the sign because I was not going to pay more for the foam board one. So I literally printed a poster and then glued it to this poster board from the dollar store. And most of this is stuff for the goodie bags. So it's just a hot mess right now. Saturday. It is the prep day for my event. Yesterday, as you saw, was a chill day because I just needed a minute. This was a crazy week between being at the studio every morning, having my event Thursday, having like so many errands and things to do after I left the studio every day, and just needing like a pause because I know today is going to be crazy. And then tomorrow obviously is going to be very busy. I'm literally going to the studio in the morning as I normally do. I'll be there all morning for the classes. We'll be setting up for my event while one of the classes is going on. So they have two rooms there. There's like the reformer room and the mat room. I'm renting out the mat room, and there's a reformer class during like 1 to 2, but not a mat class. So I'm gonna set up from 1 to 2, and then around 2, when the reformer class gets out, I'll like serve whoever is coming out of the class and wants matcha, and then basically running back to the room to finish setting up, getting ready for people to come in. So it's gonna be a very long, busy day, and I'm excited, but I definitely needed the break yesterday. Right now, I'm in Miami, about to head into this flower wholesale shop to pick up the flowers for the event. I don't know why I made my life harder by coming all the way here. I'm like literally by the Miami airport, which is kind of a hike from where I live, but hopefully it'll be worth it. I haven't been here before, but it looks like they will have a good selection. So I'm gonna bring y'all in to see with me. I'm very excited, and then I'll bring y'all along for whatever other errands I run today. Hopefully I remember to film whatever else I do, because I know I'm going to be running around, but at least I will show y'all the flowers. So let's go ahead in there. Okay, well, unfortunately that was a complete fail. They had such a small selection, and it was not at all what I was looking for. I needed to make sure I had a bunch of pink flowers, and there was just none. So I just booked it over to this other place that is for industry only, and I hope that my documentation will suffice, because I really need to get the right flowers, and I think this is the only one with a good selection. So I need to stop yapping. They're literally about to close, so let me run in and I'll report back after. Y'all, I hit the mother load in this place. That selection was so good. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell from the videos. They had so many different types of flowers, so many different colors of each one. It was they called it the candy shop. It literally was a candy shop. So that definitely, yeah, that hit the mother load. I'm so glad that I was able to make it in time, and that they were able to accept my documentation. So I haven't started an LLC for this business, because my other business, Soul Space Holistic Wellness, I started the LLC a couple years ago, and honestly, I think it was really premature, and I've just been paying so many fees on it, and I've just been trying to put it off as long as possible for this business, because honestly, everything's so expensive. So that would have made it a lot easier. It would have been like more easily documented, but thankfully I was able to make it work, and now I have an account here. So when I come back, I'll be able to easily purchase things without tax, and I can also go through a sales rep to order online for delivery. So obviously that would cost more, but that would be way more convenient for me. So love that for me. I'm so happy with what I got, but it is very hot out, and these flowers need to be refrigerated. So I'm gonna go quickly get something to eat, and then I need to go run a couple more errands and then get home so these flowers don't die, because I just spent $150 on them. So let's go. Okay, well, sadly, the Caracas I went to does not have the full menu. The one that I normally go to up Biscayne has like a bunch of seating to sit down. You can order full menu. They have such good food, but I had to get the guava Danish that I'm obsessed with, so I'll eat that later. And then I just went to this little random like empanada place in shopping center next to it. So hopefully these are good and don't upset my stomach, because they seem kind of greasy. So TBD, but we need to get back on the road anyway. So I'm just gonna eat these and then we'll go run our other errands. All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to sidebar for a second. This video is gonna be so long, but I just have to say something. That was so disappointing. First of all, I'm disappointed that Caracas didn't have like the full bakery, the full menu like their other locations. It was just like the bakery. There was like this one thing that I really wanted. They have this lamb merguez toast, which is like a Moroccan thing, but then it comes with like those swirly like eggs on top. I don't know if you guys have had that before. They're so good, really wanted that, and unfortunately not only did I not get that, but those empanadas were so greasy and so fried, and they're just sitting in my stomach like fucking lead. So this is unfortunately why I don't experiment a lot with these little hole in the wall places, because they're so hit or miss, and that was very missed. And I could have just walked out, but I'm just like, I have so many other errands to run, I might as well just fucking get the food here. Really should have just walked out and gotten food. Literally, I'm going to Whole Foods, I could have gotten food there, but it is what it is. And this is why I just go to Pura Vida to get their dry ass empanadas when I want something small, because at least it's not going to upset my stomach. So we got to move on with the day. We are sitting in traffic to go to Whole Foods, and then I need to go to Trader Joe's, and then hopefully I can make it home with still enough time to do all the prep work for the event. So I'll see y'all there. All right, y'all, I'm finally fucking home. It's 3 o'clock. I literally was out for almost 5 hours, like 4.5 hours. And I was all over Miami. So today was a mission. I didn't film anything in Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Also, I have to go back out to another Whole Foods because they didn't have everything I need, like the matcha. And I need to start getting from a wholesaler, which I'm in the process of looking for now. But up till now, and still I'm just getting matcha from Whole Foods or Sprouts. It's the Aya brand or something. But anyways, they were out and I do need that. Obviously, that's pretty important. So I figured I would just come home and chill for a few hours and then go back out to the one that's close to me. And all I want after being out all day and sitting in traffic the whole way home is to make a matcha latte and have my little guava Danish from Caracas. But no, my stomach is still bothering me and probably will be bothering me the rest of the day from those fucking empanadas. So these fucking empanadas literally ruined my day. Never again. Next time I will trust my gut and not go to the random hole in the wall spot, or just pack food like I was going to and told myself I didn't need to do, but clearly I did. So I'm gonna stop stressing myself out and chill for a few hours, and then after I go to the other Whole Foods and come back and do some prep, hopefully I'll show y'all if I'm not completely over it by then. And honestly, like, this vlog is so long that I might need to just cut today off soon anyways, but I'll keep y'all posted. Hey y'all, it's much later. It is 6:45. I'm finally done with the errands and I got the goods. They had plenty of matcha, thank God, because I did not want to go to a third Whole Foods. I think I would have crashed out. So now that I'm done with errands, I got home, I went on a quick walk, and I did a run of stuff down to my car. I'm gonna have to do another run tomorrow. I was gonna do it tonight just to get out of the way, but I realized I'm gonna have to bring the flowers down in the morning because I want them in my apartment that's like temperature controlled so they don't get wilted. That would be sad if I wasted $150 on those flowers. So I'm not doing that. But all that's left now is prepping the syrups for the matcha. I already have syrups, so I'm just going to use the flavors that are already on like this past month's menu, but I'm like pretty low on them, so I need to make some more anyways. And then, like, for instance, the rose syrup, I'm going to use in one of the mocktails, so I need more of that. And I need more of the strawberry one, the vanilla, the sugar cookie. So I'm just going to like prep some of those. I got some new bottles as well. I thought they were glass, but they are in fact plastic, so don't love that, but honestly, it's more practical for transporting in my car anyways, so we're just gonna make it do. So I have 6 of these, and I'm gonna make probably like 3 or 4 of the syrups, with one of them being also for the mocktails. And then for the mocktails, I'm making kind of like a juice concoction. So there's gonna be one with cucumber, lime, and mint. I think that's what I have in the recipe. And the other one is going to be a lychee rose martini or mojito. Like fake one, obviously, mocktail. So I have lychee sparkling water, which is in the car already, and then I'm going to use the rose syrup like I said, and then I'll just like blend some mint. So I don't know, we're gonna figure it out, but I need to prep all that right now so I can be done for the day. I'm so tired. I want to shower, eat dinner, and watch the rest of Bridgerton. So not sure how much of this I'm going to film, but I will definitely include some of it so you can see my process. number one is done. It's basically just green juice, and I just realized I forgot to bring some of the seltzers up to like try out the mocktails, but I pretty much already made this before, so I'm gonna just can't even talk. I'm just gonna make sure that this mixture is good and like strong, but also sweet enough to mix with the seltzer, because that's all I'm adding to it. So let's take a little taste test. I feel like it needs a little something. Maybe more lime, maybe some ginger. So let me tinker with it a little bit. Okay, I added more lime, more mint, and some ginger, fresh ginger. So hopefully it's better. I think it definitely had enough cucumber. I put a whole cucumber and enough agave. So let's see if this is better. Okay, that is definitely it. I think with a little seltzer and some garnish, it's gonna be perfect. So I just realized that for the lychee rose mojito, I don't really need to make a syrup. I think I'm just gonna bring my like bartender little shaker kit and shake up some mint. I don't know, because I'm not using a syrup for it. I'm just using the lychee seltzer. It's like lychee flavored, and the rose syrup. So I don't know. I don't really know how else I'd make it. I want to put maybe I'll just make some sort of mixture that just has, actually what I might do is mix up this with some mint and lime. I don't know. I feel like my brain just like can't fit anything else. So I will come back to that. But in the meantime, I am gonna make the syrups because those need to cook on the stovetop. Also, I'm trying to figure out what to do for garnish, because I want to put like mint leaves on the mojito, the lychee rose mojito, and maybe like, actually I think I'm gonna do cucumber and mint on the cucumber one. And then I have little like edible rose petals for the lychee rose one. And then for the guava one, I was thinking to do like dragon fruit. I initially bought this one, but then I was like, what am I gonna do with this? And then I saw this at Whole Foods. So let's see what it looks like. Ooh, this is not what, oh my God. Thank God I opened this, because this is not what I wanted. This is so ugly. Ugh, okay, I don't even know what people use this for. So fuck that. I thought, look, the picture it says, I mean, it shows like the rind. So that is not cute. I'm gonna have to cut up the one I got. Thank God I got it. Let's see what it looks like. Good morning, y'all. We are here at the studio. It is event day. I'm so excited. I'm about to start setting up. It is 11:15. The event's not until 2:30. Originally, I was going to start setting up at 1 because there were supposed to be classes in here until then, but there are none. So lucky me, I get to start setting up early. I'm super excited. My friend's coming in like an hour. The front desk girl is going to help me set up, and I'm just happy to have extra time because my brain has just been going like this all week, and I have like a whole setup checklist, and I just want to get through as much as I can as early as possible so I can feel relaxed and at ease as the event starts. So let me show you the room empty, and then I'll show you guys the setup process. Okay, so this is the room fully empty. It's pretty big, and then there's also like this back corner here. So I am going to take this stuff out. I don't know if I can take any of the other stuff out, but we shall see. And then we'll get started on setup. 2 scoops like this. So now what you want to do is you're going to put it in. I do like a couple swirls in a circle just to get whatever's on the edge. But then you want to go in, oops, a zigzag back and forth.
Matcha on 3! 1, 2, 3. Matcha! And then one video. I guess we can do that. Alright, and 1, 2, 3.
Alright y'all, and that is a wrap. Event day is over. My car is loaded. I'm going to be spending the rest of the night bringing this stuff back into my apartment. So I'm gonna love y'all and leave y'all here because I am fucking exhausted. I'm gonna finish the one matcha that I've made for myself today and go the fuck home. My cute little flower arrangement. Today was so amazing though. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm so grateful for my friends that came to help set up, clean up, take pictures, like all the things. And I feel blessed that I have people to support me in that way because, you know, eldest daughter be trying to do it all by herself and it's just a lot. So I'm very happy it went well, but I will see y'all in the next vlog. Bye!